a new warning that we haven't seen in a long time, Sterling.
Yeah, the warning is not for Utah yet, but it's very likely this warning will continue to move. In fact, it has already moved. It was over the Burley area. Now it's over the Rockland area down to Holbrook. This is a snow squall warning. This is a snow squall warning. Rare, very rare. And this is all associated with a cold front that's moving from Idaho down into Utah. Visibilities in Twin Falls were down to a quarter mile or less. They had wind gusts of 52 miles per hour with this cold front. And then it went through Burley, Idaho. Same thing happening there. Very strong winds, lightning along this cold front as well. So this is a snow squall warning until 5 p.m. We expect this to be changing over the next little while as this storm system gets a little bit closer. So just keep in mind that the visibilities are going to be reduced this afternoon and tonight as this storm system moves in. We'll give you the timing of the full storm coming in just a few minutes. Yeah, we do have a storm system moving in, folks, and this one is actually very interesting in many ways as far as meteorology is concerned, but it's also a very dangerous situation. We want to let you know about it coming in this evening along the Wasatch Front. So we've got a cold front that's coming in, and we are expecting that to... okay, great. We're expecting that. Here we go. We got it now. We're expecting that to be moving into the Wasatch Front over the next couple of hours. So here's the timeline on that. First of all, you can see Logan 5 to 7 p.m., Ogden 6 to 8 p.m., Salt Lake 7 to 9 p.m., and Provo 9 to 10 p.m. So the cold front is the thing that's interesting about it is that it's very, very strong. It's very dynamic. There's a lot of difference between the surface temperature and the temperatures in the upper levels of the atmosphere, so there's a lot of instability. So let's take a look at something that's very rare. Yeah, this is a real interesting situation, guys, and something that really doesn't happen very often. We actually have a snow squall warning that's been issued by the National Weather Service in southern Idaho for the southeastern portions of the state, and that includes Interstate 84, Sweetser Summit, and it'll likely be, we'll see if it holds together, but it likely could be pushed down toward the southeast a little bit. This warning may be moving toward the southeast, but heavy snow, whiteout conditions, gusts over 30, and we've had reports already around Twin Falls of 52 miles per hour and some lightning with these storms as they've been moving in. Here is that line right here. Here's Rockland, here's Malta, here's Oakley. Burley's out of it now, but it's continuing to move toward the south, and it develops toward the south and west. As you can see, clear down here, it extends all the way into northern Nevada. So we're not going to get missed by this, but it may weaken a little bit as it gets closer. But this thing is really powerful, and it is going to create some whiteout conditions already starting to move into the northern part of Utah. You can see right around the Raft River Mountains. This is Snowville right in here. So they're going to see some very heavy snow coming up in just a little bit. Say hi to Eddie. He's driving the weather labs here. I'm just going to sit in the front seat, but I want to point out that he's northbound on I-15. And if you look right here, right there along this line, this little line of clouds right here is the snow squall. We're starting to see it now moving into northwestern Utah. And this is going to, as it gets closer, of course, it's going to get darker and uglier. And as it moves into the Wasatch Front, it is definitely going to get your attention with some reduced visibilities and to moderate to heavy snowfall. So he's going to keep going north. He's just up around the North Ogden area right now, headed north towards Brigham City. And we're going to be poised to watch that come in. But it's definitely going to get your attention. So snow squall warning.
This for 2 News at 5 o'clock today. Those stories and more in just a moment. First, though, an extremely fast-moving snow squall moving towards Utah right now.
Squall is not a word we say often here with snow. We have live team coverage for you tonight. Our weather lab is out. Mallory Moore tracking how this storm will impact your roads. First, though, we want to start with Chief Meteorologist Sterling Polson to give us an idea of the timing of the storm, Sterling.
Well, first of all, I want to say that, you know, this is exciting for meteorologists, and this is breaking news for the state of Utah. The National Weather Service has confirmed with us now that this is the first ever snow squall warning that has been issued in the state of Utah in history. So this is a big deal. We've got this snow squall warning now in effect for the northwestern corner of the state. It includes Park Valley and Snowville, by the way, right here along Highway Interstate 84. So this may be extended south and east. We'll be watching it over the next little while. It's in effect until 5:30. Here's the snow squall, and it's a long one, all the way from central Nevada, right now going through Elko, up into southern Idaho, going through Pocatello, and clear up into the western part of Wyoming now. So this is a very long cold front. It's a cold front, but it's creating this large snow squall that's moving toward the south. So we do have a little bit of light snow shower activity in the mountains here along along the Wasatch Front, but you can see very strong. You can see that kind of rope-like appearance of that right along the leading edge of that. That's like a snow squall. It's kind of like a big thunderstorm in the summertime. You get that roll cloud that comes in ahead. This is very similar to that, only it's winter now, and it's snow, and yes, there has been some lightning with this. You can see it along Interstate 84 there, a little bit of lightning flashing up around the Burley area. So as it moves into northern Utah, we're going to be tracking it for you over the next hour and 2 hours or so. We do have winter weather advisories, and that looks like something's happening to this one now. This may be extended. When they start blinking like this, that means there's a possible change coming. So there is a winter weather advisory in effect for the valleys of northern Utah and the mountains of northern Utah. It does include Brigham City, Ogden, Farmington. As this weather system gets a little bit closer, we do expect that it will continue to cause some problems along the roadways. I'll have your full forecast, give you the timing of the storm coming up in just a few minutes. All right, guys, let's take a look at where this cold front is right now and where we expect it to be as it moves along the Wasatch Front. Right now, it's moving into northwestern Utah, and it has already moved into the Park Valley area, Snowville area. It's continuing to move toward the southeast. So it should be in Logan by 5 to 7 p.m. We're giving you a 2-hour window there. 6 to 8 p.m. in Ogden, Salt Lake 7 to 9 p.m. and Provo 9 to 10 p.m. tonight. So that's what we're expecting, how we're expecting this thing to travel down the Wasatch Front. And as it does so, it will bring that snow with it. Let's show you the radar right now, show you where it actually is on the radar and give you an idea of what to expect. So this is up, you can see it's moving through Snowville right at this hour and continuing to move toward the south and east. Here's Malad. You're next here. Malad is going to get it next, and it looks like some fairly decent snow has been falling up around Pocatello and through Rockland as well, some very heavy snow. And as we look at the whole line, it extends clear down south of Elko. We're seeing some traffic cameras now in the Elko area that are showing road snow and reduced visibility. That's going to happen here as it moves through the northern part of Utah. The other thing I'm concerned about a little bit is the Great Salt Lake. It may enhance this just a little bit as it moves across the lake, and that very cold air comes in behind it. And it certainly will affect us tomorrow with continued snow shower activity. And there is the front right there. This is where it is right now. Moved through Elko already, moved through Pocatello, and continuing to move to the south. And here is that snow squall warning that's in effect until 5:30, and I suspect that they may move that or cancel it. If it weakens a little bit, it's possible it could weaken, but right now it's in effect until 5:30, the first ever snow squall warning to be issued in the state of Utah. And you can see we have extended those winter weather advisories to the valley locations of the northern end of the Wasatch Front, and of course the mountains will see whiteout conditions as that snow system moves through. So we're expecting snow all the way down into the central and southern portions of the state where we have winter weather advisories in effect for the mountains. And tomorrow's temperatures will be a lot cooler than today, down into the low 30s. We're up into the low 40s today, 53 in St. George, and it is going to be a windy day tomorrow. So plan on that. Here comes the cold front. So this is 6 o'clock. It's moving through Logan. It's moving through the Ogden area, continues to move to the south. This is 7 o'clock. It's moving through the Salt Lake Valley at that time, and then it continues to move to the south. Provo's got it by 9 o'clock, between 8 and 9 o'clock. It's continuing to move south. And you think, well, it's over here. Well, watch what happens as the cold front moves to the south. Then the really cold air fills in, and look at all this snow shower activity that develops tomorrow across central and northern Utah, and that's when we're expecting additional accumulations tomorrow. Then by tomorrow night into Sunday morning, most of it is over. So we do expect about 20 inches of snow in the mountains and 1 to 4 inches in the valleys. And here's a look at the 7-day forecast for you.